Welcome to our demonstration of how to set up the Lorcana draft Google Sheet for those of you that are hosting your drafts. So, if you want to host a draft using the Lorcana draft tool, the first thing you're going to need to do once you've opened the sheet is make a copy. So go to File and make a copy here. I would recommend that you add your name at the end here, just so people can see that you are indeed the host. So I'm going to go ahead and click Make a Copy. Once I've done that, now I'm able to go ahead and set up the script. So you'll have to set that up so that everything will run smoothly whenever you're running the app. So go ahead and click on Extensions, App Script. Once you've done that, click on this stopwatch, which is triggers. So once I do that, I'm going to click on Add Trigger, change this to On Change, change failure notification settings to notify me weekly, hit save. Once I hit save, it should bring up a pop-up asking me to authorize the app for this particular spreadsheet. All this is doing is saying, yes, I do allow this spreadsheet to run code, right? If you get this error, that just means you have a pop-up blocker blocked, so settings, pop-up settings, so that you'll allow it, and now you'll get the pop-up. So go ahead and click on your Google account to use, and click Allow. Once the trigger is set up, you can close this out, and then you can go back to the spreadsheet here. So now the trigger is set up, and you can go ahead and initiate the draft. So what I would do, if you know how many players you have, I would go ahead and click on this redraw checkbox. Just the first time you download the sheet and turn on the script, you need to redraw it, so just check it on and off. Once you did that for the first time, you don't want to do this after the first time you set up the sheet. What you're going to want to do is choose your player count. So right now it's set up for 8 players. I'm going to change this to 2 for the demo. And I'm going to go ahead and click these 2 boxes, right, which will then actually go ahead and set up the sheet. So you notice that it's getting rid of the extra tabs with the players we're not going to be using. And now these 2 boxes are unchecked again, which means everything is set up for a 2-player draft. So at this point then, what you're going to want to do is arrange with your players and share the sheet. So go ahead and click Share up here. And then what you can do is change this from restricted to anyone with the link, and change this from viewer to editor, and copy the link. So what that would allow you to do then is share this link with the other players in your draft so they can access the sheet as well. Once you've done that, you need to assign a player number to each player, and then they should be opening their individual sheet. So as the host, I'll probably be player 1, the other player would be player 2, and then you can see right here, this is what it looks like for drafting. We'll cover that in another video, but this, as the host, this is how you get set up. Once you've done this the first time, you can always just go back, and if you're doing a new draft, you can change the number of players, click these 2 buttons, reset and are you sure, and then it will then go ahead and set up for your new setup. So now you can see at the bottom, we have 6 players instead of 2. Once those checkboxes are unchecked, everything should be ready to go. Sometimes it does take a little bit. There we go. Now we're all set. So you hosting can now use this for any of other drafts in the future as well.